Today, we're going to look at possibly one of the lightest full-frame vlogging setups there is. The Sony ZV-E1 and a Viltrox 20mm f2.8. Let's go. What's up everybody? Phil with Photo Gear Fun here today. Just got this Viltrox 20mm f2.8 lens in. Took a while. I ordered it on Amazon. $150. So I want to see how well this would do on the ZV-E1, which is a pretty light full-frame camera. 20mm field of view. Right now we are in dynamic active stabilization, so I'm going to show you active steady shot, but this is the tightest crop and the best stabilization. It really is gimbal-like, and I've done some other testing with the ZVE1. You can look up there for other videos or check out the channel. But I wanted to just show you, here it is, see how it works, see how the colors look, see how the autofocus does. Even though I have sunglasses on, it's catching my eye. How's the autofocus working? Done some testing, seems pretty good. So again, this is 20mm f2.8. I'm just in aperture priority, not concerned about the shutter speed for this particular test. I could get an ND filter and you could make this look a little more cinematic, but basically I just wanted to show you this lens and the stabilization, the field of view that you get. So what I'll do is I'll switch over to just active steady shot, which doesn't crop as much. I'll give you an idea on the field of view. I'm holding it at arm's length, just holding it by the body, so you get an idea. Again, with the tightest crop, here's what the field of view looks like. I'll switch over and make the same walk here with active stabilization, and then I'll show you with catalyst browse. So I'll do another run with catalyst browse with no stabilization on. Okay, so here we go with just active stabilization on. All the settings are the same. You can notice that the crop is not as bad. Actually, let's do a quick side-by-side here with the active steady shot versus dynamic active, so you can see the difference in the field of view. So I'm going to hold it by the handle now, get it out a little bit further, see how the stabilization does. I'm over by the pond, my favorite spot because it's really uneven ground. So the stabilization will show up here. My feet are not level. It's not easy to walk like on pavement. So this is the worst case scenario. But again, this is with active steady shot. f2.8, 20mm is a fixed 20mm. There's no stabilization in this lens. So the next thing I'll do is the same walk, and I'll use catalyst browse, and I usually do a 10% crop. I might try a 5% crop, but I will put the crop that I use over the video. I'm not sure which one will look better, but coming up next will be a clip with no stabilization on, so there won't be any crop, but I'll process it in Catalyst Browse, which is a software you can use, and it really gives you gimbal-like stabilization, but it takes about 3 minutes per minute of video to process, so it's an extra process that you have to do. Some people don't like it. I'm okay with it depending on the length, but let's go ahead and switch to no stabilization in the camera and then Catalyst Browse. Okay, here we are with no stabilization. So this is something you might consider if you really want that full 20mm field of view. This gives you a full 20mm minus the crop. So again, I'm not sure if I'll do a 10%, which is what I normally do, or a 5%, but at any rate, I'll put the amount of cropping I did here. But again, this gives you the best stabilization, although again, it's a process. You have to actually switch hands here. Actually have to use software to do it, and it does affect the quality unless you buy the pro version of the software. So it's not, the video quality is not necessarily going to be the same, and you do need a faster shutter speed. So I'm at 1/800th I think right now on the shutter speed. If you go below 1/125th or 1/100th on the shutter speed, Catalyst Browse doesn't do very well. It needs those crisp frames with that higher frame rate to be able to stabilize and have it look good. Otherwise it just kind of looks a little bit wonky. And I've done some stuff with Catalyst Browse before too, so you can check the channel. I'll try to put the links down there. And this is what you can expect with the full view with Catalyst Browse on the Sony ZV-E1 with this Viltrox 20mm f2.8 $148 lens. Just crazy. And it's so light, so I'll put the weight here of the ZV-E1 with this lens. It's super light. Again, it might be the lightest weight full frame setup you can have from vlogging perspective. So let's go ahead and we'll wrap up this quick look at this combination. All right, so as we finish up here, this is dynamic active stabilization again. So you can see that field of view kind of tight. There's a crop. I'm not sure what the exact crop is, but hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your comments down below. How do you think this combination did? I can tell you it's very light. The autofocus seems to be good. The colors look good. This lens looks like it's going to be a good vlogging. If you want a 20mm field of view, a good vlogging companion. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing. Get out there and have your photo gear fun, and I will talk at you again in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.